there is a connection between the gas deposits in the Anambra River Basin and the insecurity in the southeast. Many of us are seeing the insecurity in the southeast as ordinary, but for me, it is not ordinary. There is a large deposit of oil and gas in the Anambra River Basin to the tune of 30 trillion cubic feet, untapped, untouched. Do you know what that means? I will explain to you. Russia is the #1 in the world with a deposit of 44 trillion cubic feet. Russia. So Anambra River Basin is #2 in the world. Energy assets is a critical asset in the world. People go to war because of energy. Some people went to Iraq because of oil reserve. Middle East is boiling because of oil reserve. But Southeast, there's a deposit. The question is, what is the connection between this deposit in the Anambra Basin and the insecurity in the Southeast? You will agree with me that the dimension of the insecurity in the Southeast is not ordinary. It's not. The dimension is questionable now. The dimension. Go and check most of these Middle East African countries that have natural resources that the Western world crave for. Most of them are destabilized. Most of them are destabilized.
Hello guys, welcome back to my channel and thank you for coming by. It's your boy Kizword and I'm here with another headline like you just heard from the video. Before we dive into more details about this topic, please subscribe and like my videos. Let's dive into it. So for that first video you watched, you saw that Anambra, which is Southeast, holds 30 trillion cubic feet untapped oil gas. Like this alone can make the whole Nigeria rich. Like this alone can make the whole Nigeria rich. And then ask yourself, why does the government don't want to divide Nigeria? You see that I thought that everything hidden under the sun must be exposed. That's what with life, it must be exposed. And then I think this explains why the government doesn't want to divide Nigeria. Because if they should do that and Igbo goes on their own, Yoruba goes on their own, and Igbo start making use of this, that means Igbo is going to be the richest in the whole nation. Because in whole Africa itself. Because right now with this alone, it can make Nigeria the greatest and richest country in Africa. That is, if it's being used well. Then ask yourself, what is now the link between this and the level of insecurity in the Southeast? Because I think that this also exposed the reason for more insecurity in the Southeast. But let's go down to the articles and get more insights about this headline, because this is a very crucial headline that we need to understand immersively before we can conclude. So a renowned geologist and former professional chair of the Petroleum Trust Development Fund at UNN, Prof. Ayo Mahmood, has made a groundbreaking revelation about oil and gas reserves in the Anambra Basin. Mahmood revealed that the southeastern inland sedimentary basins, specifically the Anambra Basin, hold an astonishing 30 trillion cubic feet of untapped oil and gas reserves. This discovery underscores the immense potential of exploration and extraction in the region, which could significantly impact Nigeria's energy landscape. You see, impact Nigeria. He didn't say Anambra State or Southeast. He said Nigeria's energy landscape. To tell you how powerful this discovery is. So Mo disclosed this on Saturday while speaking on the topic synoptic overview of the hydrocarbon potential in the southeastern Nigeria inland sedimentary basins, during a ceremony marking the completion of his tenure as PTDF professional chair in UNN. So expressing concerns that since the discovery of oil in the Niger Delta, much attention had not been given to the southeastern inland basins, Mo said. There is up to 30 trillion cubic of oil and gas in Anambra Basin alone. The government should give more attention to these unexplored basins to increase the country's oil and gas reserve. Mahmood urged his successors to consolidate his research on southeastern sedimentary inland basins as well as Niger Delta. So he added, as I bow out after my tenure as the PDDF professor chair in UNN, I desire that my successor will consolidate on the research in southeastern inland basins and Niger Delta. The executive secretary of PDDF, Mr. Ahmad Aminu, reaffirmed the organization's commitment to promoting quality reserve in the oil and gas sector through the establishment of professional chairs in universities. Animu highlighted the fund's three core mandates: human capacity development, institutional capacity development, and the acquisition acquisition of research and relevant development in oil and gas. So he emphasized the importance of endowing professional professional chairs to encourage and support cutting-edge research in the industry. So he eschewed the PGDF design research program while endowing professional chairs in university. The professional chairs in UNN was instituted because of the achievement of the Department of Geology and of the university. So the quality research on oil and gas conducted by the professional chairs in UNN over the years has attested to this, because this is actually a big news for the government and also for Nigeria. Do you understand? Because if they should make use of this, it's going to turn the whole Nigeria around. If our government can make use of this, like I said, can make use of this. But my question now, what is the link between this and the level of insecurity we are facing in Nigeria? Because it's an important question that needs to be asked and tackled seriously. Because this is the video, and thank you for that first video you watched. And thanks for the guy that made clear elaboration on this and stating why this is the main reason for insecurities happening in Southeast. Because Anambra, Enugu, Imo, Kogi, like he said, are the ones that insecurities are more. And that's why, because they are all connected to this. So who knows government plan? Because ask yourself, why the sudden buying in the Southeast? Because I don't see the reason why a Fulani herdsmen will come into Enugu state and buy some farmers in their land, in their farmland. Then tell me the reason why that. Who sent them? Who sent them? So that's the thing that we need to understand and where it's linked and connected to. But I'll see you guys in my next video. Any of you that already video watched in the comment section. I'll see you guys in my next video. Stay tuned, guys.